swing, swing, dance today, swing, swing. Hi, Mama.
Hi everyone, it's Sabrina here for my 34-week update. This week I sometimes feel like I could be in a Pepto-Bismol commercial. Heartburn has started this weekend, mostly this weekend. I have a feeling I know why. My daughter's birthday party was this weekend, and for her birthday party, well, for birthday parties in general, I always like making a nice cake, and then I go crazy because I do that, and I do cupcakes, and I do cake, and I do cookies, and I do all sorts of things. So we have a lot more sugar in the house than we've had for a very long time. I feel like I do pretty good with sugar. I don't eat too terribly much of it, but homemade grandma cookies are just, oh my goodness. We call them Shanakukin. It's Mennonite background, so we call them Shanakukin, and they're so good. I found a way to ice them that didn't take very long compared to how I used to ice them, so yeah, I actually did ice them this time. I usually don't ice them. I like them fine without, but they do taste good with icing. And then there was the cake, and I did a classic butter sponge cake, which is a favorite in this house, especially for birthdays. I usually only do it for birthdays because it takes a little bit more work than your regular from scratch cake batter, because you actually have to cook the butter and milk on the stove for a bit first, which isn't a lot of extra work, but it's more than otherwise. So yeah, cake and cookies, not so good. I've had a little more than I should have the last few days. I am recording this a little bit late, not as late as last week's. Last week's I recorded really late, and then I forgot to change it over to public, so it sat at unlisted on my YouTube for a while before I was like, oh hey, wait a minute, boop, switch it over. Yeah, so sorry about that. For this week though, besides like getting more heartburn, and baby is pushing out a lot more, and kind of, I don't know, he's running out of room. Again, today he felt like he was transverse for a bit, and then he felt like he was head down again, so I don't know, he's moving all over the place. I could be just imagining things, maybe he's been in the same position the whole time, and I'm just like, maybe his legs are just wherever, I don't know. It's interesting though. I don't recall feeling like this with the others nearly as much. Right now I can feel, once again, his head feels like it's down because there's a lot more pressure down below than there was earlier today. I find that when I wear my belly band, it almost feels like he kind of wants to switch up into a transverse position. I'm not sure why that is, but that's what it feels like. So yeah, I have been absolutely exhausted this week. I mean, getting everything ready for a birthday party. I'm not ready for my daughter's birthday. Her birthday hasn't happened yet. We just did her birthday party like about a week early because my husband's birthday is also coming up, and we kind of want to keep that separate. And so I haven't actually finished her birthday gift yet, and I want to finish working on that. It's not hard, but I find that when it's a gift I want to make that isn't especially hard, I procrastinate. I never used to procrastinate on anything, and now I'm finding that I'm like, oh, I'm just too tired, I just don't want to do it. So I've been procrastinating on it, which is not good. So I need to do that yet. I haven't done anything for baby. I'm not feeling that connection with I'm going to be having another baby yet. Like, I know I'm having another baby. I know, like, I feel him, I connect with him on this level, in that sense that, oh yeah, he's kicking around, he's moving around, I can feel his feet, I'll poke at him and whatnot, and he makes me laugh when he kicks my plate or the table. Actually, when he kicks the table, that hurts. But, yeah, it's just, I just don't feel that same connection. Like, with oh my goodness, with the firstborn, it's just like, oh my goodness, let's get all this stuff ready. We're going to go and make sure we have everything in place. And I was like project crazy. I was getting all sorts of stuff ready for the baby. And this time around, I'm just not, I don't know. I might get there yet. I've had some birth dreams, but nothing substantial. Basically, I had one because he was moving around so much during the night that it was like I thought I was having twins, because he was flipping around in there during the night and I was asleep. So, in my mind, I mean, I woke up with that, but in my mind, I was giving birth to twins. That was my dream. Yeah, it's been. And the thing is, too, I've had both girl dreams and boy dreams with this one, which is odd, because with all of the others, I've always had dreams of what they actually were. So, like with my firstborn, everybody was telling me it was going to be a boy. Everybody was telling me, oh, boy, 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 you're all up front. You're going to have a boy. It looks like a boy. And I knew deep down inside, I was like, no, I'm pretty sure it's a girl. And sure enough, all my dreams were girl, everything. With my second, I had almost all of them were twin dreams with a girl and a boy. And so once he was born, I was like, well, okay, I have a girl. Now I have a boy, so girl and boy, I guess. I don't know. So the dreams are very, very interesting. I haven't had terribly many lately. Like this last week, I don't recall. I've been so exhausted this last week. It's literally just like, I just want to sleep. I've actually been falling asleep in my chair, like, doing my devotions. I sit down in my chair and all of a sudden the kids are knocking on the door. Mom, can you help with this and this? I'm like, what? I fell asleep. So, yeah, that's, third trimester exhaustion is a thing. So is third trimester, sickness. I don't know what you'd call it. It's not really sickness. It's not the same as first trimester nausea. I'm not interested in food. Baby is pushing on different areas and making me just, I don't want to eat. I'm more thirsty than anything else. So I really need to do better with my nutritious fluids. I'm not doing so well with that. Now it's just like, I'm thirsty, I just want to grab a glass of water, which is good. It's good to have water. But I'm not getting in as much nutrition otherwise because I just don't want to eat. And like, I guess I could do smoothies. Like that would probably be a good idea. I should probably start doing that because, yeah, I don't want to eat. It's, more trouble than it's worth to me lately. I did make an interesting supper today because I've been trying to meal plan and this weekend I just didn't. But after the birthday party and everything was done, I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to do anything now. So I did not meal plan this week like I should have. So this supper today was, my mother-in-law had brought over half a spaghetti squash, so I quickly threw it in the oven. Because I'm like, well, I don't know how long it's been cut for, and it needs to be baked like fairly quickly after it's been cut. So I right away baked it, and then I just decided, oh, let's just make supper. We'll do spaghetti squash. Let's throw in some broccoli. We'll throw in some cheese. Hey, look, there's leftover bacon in the fridge. Let's throw that in there. And oh, what else did we put in there? Just a couple spices and a tomato. We had a tomato from the garden. Actually had a tomato in the garden. It wasn't my garden, it was my mother-in-law's garden. She's the gardener. I can't make anything grow for the life of me besides babies. That's yeah, I don't know. I just threw a bunch of stuff together and my husband and I both loved it. Kids didn't care for it so much. But I noticed they used to love spaghetti squash and lately they don't seem to like it. Not sure why. There was one time I made it that they really liked it, so I'm thinking maybe I need to try and find that recipe again. I have no idea which recipe it was. I've had like so many different recipes that I've used as spaghetti squash. I don't remember. But yeah, I mean it was good. I enjoyed it. we had a little bit of leftover, so I'm like, I'm probably going to fry that up for breakfast with an extra egg or something. Oh yeah, I put eggs in there too. Because eggs. I love eggs. Always put more eggs in. Oh, I did finish painting the bathroom. I'm very, very happy about that. And then my husband put in, we got a brand new toilet. That sounds like the weirdest thing to be excited about, but I am excited about a new toilet because, yeah, the toilet in that house, in that room was well over 35 years old. And it was like goldenrod yellow, we'll call it. So we have a white one now. I like the white toilet. Oh, the bathroom is now painted, and every time I walk in there, I'm like, first of all, it smells the paint. Second of all, it looks so much nicer than before. And there's nothing up on the walls. Like, I haven't put anything back in yet. The cabinet doors still aren't on, so I need to do that. And I really want to take a trip to IKEA and get some shelves and stuff like that, because I do not want to put that over the toilet shelf unit thing back in, because it makes cleaning the floor so much more difficult. So don't put that in, put up just like wall mount shelves, and I think that would be so much nicer and like even cleaner lines and stuff, like not as much stuff there. So I don't know, we'll see. I might look at the price and go, never mind, we'll just use what we have, because I'm known to do that. Yeah, I've been finding this last week pretty much I'm exhausted. I'm a lot more tired, and I'm just not feeling ready for the baby at all. 34 weeks, I got 6 weeks left, which is not actually a lot of time. Yeah, the heartburn has come back. Laying down sometimes is uncomfortable to lay down with the heartburn. I have not been drinking as much milk, so that might be part of it. I don't know. I haven't been tracking my food as well. I'm sort of tracking it, but yesterday we had at church, we had a potluck, so that might actually be contributing to the heartburn, because there's probably some spices and stuff in the food that I'm not generally used to that I was eating. So that could be why I was getting the heartburn. We'll see. After a few days, if it hasn't let up, then it's probably the pregnancy more so. But yeah. And then I'm just so happy to have a toilet back down here. There's nothing like, oh, you have to pee in the middle of the night and you gotta go all the way up the stairs to get to the other bathroom, and having one functional bathroom between 6 people, although one of them is still not quite potty trained yet. It's an adventure. But now we've got our second bathroom, sort of. We still don't have the sink, so it's not quite a full bathroom at that point, but at least during the night I can just use the one that's closer to our room and wash up in the kitchen. I actually have the soap from the bathroom in the kitchen right now so that I can wash up there. Yeah, I guess I will show you my belly. And oops. See if I can. There we go. So this is my 34-week, I don't know if you can see me, 34-week belly here. Actually, it's kind of funny. One of my friends got a kick out of this. I feel like I'm smuggling watermelon. He's like, you just lift up the whole belly. It's like, it's not even a part of me, but it is. So, yeah. I don't really have, I don't have any more stretch marks yet. I haven't seen that any more have come up at all. My belly button is just annoying. Yeah. I don't know, I haven't shown you guys my belly button. I don't know if I want to. If you guys really wanted to see what it looks like when it pops out, because I don't know how many... I wonder if it's with the however you say that, the muscle separation. I wonder if it's with that it happens. Because I know with my first one it never popped out. My second one it did, but I do recall having a little bit of separation after he was born. And my third one, fourth one it did, this one it did. I don't remember, I don't think that the separation was that great with the others though. So, well, with my fourth it was. So we'll see how things are after this one. I mean, he's like, I am a lot bigger with this guy. So I am expecting to have quite a gap after he's born. I need to look into belly wraps. You can get specific ones for diastasis for after giving birth. So the postpartum ones, I'm going to have to look into that because, I mean, the stuff that I have, the one that I have, it's not full. It's just, it helps to support the belly and bring it up a bit, but it's not the full wrap. It wouldn't help with diastasis or however you pronounce that. I'm probably pronouncing it completely incorrect, but whatever. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. But that's pretty much it for me for my 34-week update. I can't believe that there's only 6 weeks. For me, very likely 7 weeks, because I always go over. Just watch, now I won't go over. Because I said that. Yeah, actually that'd be nice. I would like to go early. Or even if I was like on time or only 1 or 2 days late, that'd be kind of nice. Not a week late. I would love to not go a whole week or 2 weeks like last time. Oh, 2 weeks overdue. That's frustrating. It's not terrible. It's all the comments you get that begin to make it frustrating. But that's mostly because you're sitting there going, okay, I would like this baby out already, and everybody else is like, how come you're not at the hospital? And all very well-meaning, no problem with that at all. But after getting so many comments like that, after a while you just begin to kind of just get like, oh, just leave me alone. I know, I'm not there yet, I know. I'll get there eventually. Tell that to the kid. But yeah, anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I know I don't really seem to have a lot to say. I'm not very focused or anything. It's late. I always tend to do these videos late. I need to start doing them in the morning again. But in the morning, my kids are up before me. I don't know how. They have too much energy, I tell you. So it's like, get the kids to bed, and then I can do my video, and then I can go for a walk. I did my walk already. Get laundry done. Whatever it is that needs to happen. I need to go to bed earlier, though. I'm not getting to bed until midnight, and that's not good, because I know the time is coming when I'm not going to be able to sleep properly, and I'm going to be exhausted. It is not a good idea to be exhausted for labor. You need to get enough sleep before you go into labor, because otherwise your body just can't do things as efficiently as it needs to, and it's a lot of hard work. And sleep is actually healing. When you sleep, anything that had a problem or whatever, they heal throughout your sleep. So it is very important to get enough sleep, and I know all this, and it's all up here, but I'm just like, I don't want to go to bed. Let's check Facebook for the next hour. I should just ban myself from Facebook for a while. That might work, you think? Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video, as I've said before, and I'll say it again, and that you have a very blessed week.